Hey, welcome back to Snapball Games. My name's Max, and I'm here with another Modern League, and I am stoked to get into this brew. This one is sweet. Before I do, real quick, let me shout out the channel. It's youtube.com/snapbolt. If you want to support me, if you like the content I've been making, please subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to support me. You can find a link down below to do that, or you can click on this cute dog in the bottom right. Thank you so much if you want to subscribe. Appreciate it. Okay. Now, what are we doing today? We're playing a Modern League, and this list, as you can tell, is very similar to Aspiring Spike's red-black mid-range deck. It has a lot of the same cards. But the idea for this deck came to me when I just said, okay, I want to play 4 Lurrus in the main. So I'm still calling it 4 Lurrus main, even though we're down to 3, just because it's legendary. But we're playing a bunch of Lurruses in the main deck, and then we're playing other stuff that essentially goes well with that. 4 Bobble, and then what goes well with Bobble, Dragon Rage Channeler. Also, DRC can be cast from with Lurrus, and Ragavan, of course. But then we have a random Seal of Fire, which is also good with DRC. Dothy Voidwalker. So all these cards can be cast from the graveyard. And then we don't really even want necessarily 4 and 5 drops. Maybe there is some we want. Let me know if you actually think of other 3, 4, and 5s that this deck might want to play now that it doesn't have Lurrus Companion and just Lurrus in the main. But we do get to play Blood Moon, which I think is pretty huge. It just gives this fair deck another unfair aspect where we can basically function hopefully perfectly with Blood Moon out, where our opponents may not be able to function at all, and then we still can just mid-range people, just being a good Jund style deck. But again, the idea behind this deck is instead of Lurrus Companion, I was like, if I just play a bunch of Lurruses, which right when Lurrus came out, I was actually doing that, just playing 4 Lurrus in the main. And it's pretty tough to grind through that. Not only do you not have to pay the companion tax, but you just, that's the biggest thing. You don't have to pay the companion tax, so you can just cast it right away on turn 3 with Bobble, which is really nice. Start getting value. And if they kill the first one, you can just cast the second one. So 4 Lurrus could even be correct. I did want to play a bunch of Blood Moons, though. It seems decent right now. And other than that, we're pretty much playing a lot of the same cards that Spike was playing. No Kolaghan's Command in the main, a couple on the side. But Dothy Voidwalker getting recast to Lurrus is just so sick. And obviously casting Voidwalker, if you untap with it and go Thoughtseize or Inquisition, and then you can cast cards from their hand, it's just so strong. This card just seems great. Gives us some main deck graveyard hate as well, along with triple Soul Guide Lantern, so we have some hate there. But again, I played the red-black mid-range deck once on the channel. It seemed really strong, and I kind of just have been wanting to try a Lurrus main deck. So that's what we're doing here. Another option, another way I thought that we could possibly build the deck would just be to go Grixis, and then kind of play like a blue-red Murktide type deck. And then you can play black cards, whatever you want. You can play Hand Disruption, Lurrus in the main deck. You can play Kolaghan's Command. You can play Drown in the Loch, and then Murktide Regent with Lurrus main. But then I was just like, that seems worse than just blue-red Murktide, honestly, because then your mana is really stretched. And this does seem pretty sick to me. So we're going to try it. And I guess I can go through the sideboard real quick. The 8th discard spell for combo matchups. Oh, Singleton Unearth. It could be in the main deck, but if we're against combo, this isn't very good. It's just good if we want to grind even harder. Same with Kolaghan's Command and Artifact Hate. Couple Furies, the 4th Blood Moon, 2 Shattering Spree, 1 EE. Could have been 2 EE, but just decided to go with 1. Double Void Mirror, and then triple Soul Guide Lantern for a lot of graveyard hate there. So our sideboard's kind of narrow. It's obviously a young brew, so our sideboard's not going to be that tuned yet. But that's okay. I think all of our cards are good. Of course, 2 Crocs in the main deck. Love that. So yeah, let me know what you think of this brew. Comment down below, and let's just go. Let's go into a league. I'll see you in round 1. All right, welcome to round 1 here. We're against Blade Magician. I suppose we're keeping. We're on the draw. Too many lands here, but I think I should keep. Maybe this is just bad, but okay. Watery Grave tapped, huh? Let's just give them a GLHF, even though it's a little bit late. They might be not happy with that, but that's okay. I wonder if I'm supposed to Lurrus or, Ragavan or just dash. I think I am supposed to just cast it. So it's just Black Cleave, cast. Against Watergrave, I feel like Ragavan's just going to die. Maybe we could be against Mill here. Wouldn't be surprised. Okay. They're going to kill this? Most likely. Start by attacking. And keeping a 5-land hand and drawing land is pretty brutal in our 21 land deck. So that sucks. Dress down. Okay, this is also Spike's deck. This is like a dress down plus thing in the ice. So we just hit for 2. We don't get a treasure or anything. That's fine. We already have double swamp, so we don't really need to like get any more fetch for any basics or anything. So they literally just used dress down to prevent a monkey trigger, which, I mean, I guess that's fine. They drew a card, so dress down, cool card. But yeah, this is definitely the thing in the ice deck. Yeah, I feel like they should have just taken a hit and then gone end of turn dress down into thing, because then they're so much closer to flipping. Attack. They might not want to block if they don't have anything, because I could just bolt this. Definitely want to attack. I guess they'll just block, yeah. I'm just going to play this. Unfortunately, we don't have any baubles or anything. I mean, we've literally just drawn all lands, so just looks pretty bad here. Could have mulliganed the hand, but also we've drawn the worst possible. Hopefully they Thoughtseize us here, but I don't even know if they play that. Blood Moon doesn't seem great. Still might be okay. They probably have Archmage Charm and stuff. Maybe just not 3 copies of it. Non-land. Okay, well, this sucks. We're definitely going to lose this game. There's just no way to keep a 5-lander and then draw 4 lands for the first 4 draw steps and then win. It's like, that's just pretty bad. Just Snapcaster Mage to block the Lurrus. Okay. And then block. Like, we literally have nothing. This has been pretty incredible. Oh, they're trading with Monkey? What? I can just recast with Lurrus. I guess they could have like counterspell. That was weird. I don't know why they traded for Ragavan. They could have just blocked Ragavan with thing, trade for Lurrus. Maybe they did that in the wrong order. Okay. I don't understand what just happened. They could have literally just blocked the other way around. Probably shouldn't F6 here also. Oh, they took Lurrus into their hand. Sure. Honestly, didn't even notice the companion. Classic Magic Online. They're so scared of getting hit by Ragavan. It's not even that big of a deal. Inquisition. Lead on that. Can take their Lurrus here. Lurrus or Mono Drown in the Locks. Jeez. Okay. Well, they can't... I guess they can Drown in the Lock this, but then I just recast. So they probably just block Ragavan. They're saying LOL. Yeah, LOL indeed. And then just play a Blood Crypt tapped. LOL at our draw here. And they're the ones with triple Drown, which might be good later. We just have nothing. Okay, there's the Watery Grave. So we know their hand is triple Drown plus a card they just drew. We have 1 card in Yard. This is definitely going to be a Soul Guide Lantern type matchup. All right, let's attack with both. Play a Voidwalker. I suppose they could go like... They could go kill the Ragavan in response to Voidwalker, then counter Voidwalker, but then I just get to recast it. I don't want to fetch it all because of all their drowns, so I'm just going to play Swamp, play Voidwalker. They do have a lot of basics. Makes Blood Moon pretty bad. This is where Drown in the Lock's looking pretty silly. Okay, go. Do they end up turn Drown the Ragavan? No. I mean, they made a huge mistake when they blocked the Ragavan with Snapcaster. They really needed, if they just block the other way around, this game is looking so different. They block the other way and then they drown the Ragavan and then I have nothing. Now instead I have a pretty massive board and they can't drown the Lurrus. Drown in the walk, targeting the Ragavan. And then are they going to drown the Voidwalker, then the Lurrus? I guess they're just casting all their drowns. Sure. Okay. Well, hopefully we can top deck a Lurrus here. I have one card left, and then this has one counter. So this is going to flip soon. Lurrus is probably our best draw. DRC. I don't have enough card types. Let's just go Marsh Flats, DRC, pass. So I'm one card type away from turning this on as well. I'm at 29, so even if they flip thing like bounce DRC, it's not that bad. Because they have to hit 5 times with that thing. Okay, Thought Scour is good for them. I can't believe that we're just like in this game considering how bad our draw has been though. Oh, they're targeting us with Thought Scour? Sure. Oh, there's another Lurrus. Damn, we would have drawn that. That was such a bold play. I guess they want to turn on drowns, but that seems really bad. They have 2 cards in hand. They have a 7/8. Just get another Blood Crypt. It's like just any spell. Geez, we've drawn so many lands. This is just Incredible Flood here. I think we should just Bloodstained Mire to thin. Wouldn't be surprised if they have Counterspell or Archmage Charm. Steal this. I don't know Spike's list exactly. I mean, I could look it up, but we know what they're trying to do. They're a blue-black value deck, and the combo is Dress Down plus Thing in the Ice. You end of your turn, Dress Down. Yeah, they have it. I just know that they likely had this card. You end of turn, Dress Down, and then this says at the beginning of the end step you sacrifice it. So then you have Dress Down still on your turn, and then you just cast Thing, and it comes in with 0 counters. There's Bobble. I mean, we drew so incredibly poorly this game, and I kept a pretty bad hand. So all that together, like, I am shocked how well we did, considering we barely like cast any spells. We cast like a late Inquisition, and then all we did was cast a Lurrus, Voidwalker, and Ragavan in like the mid-range matchup. So yeah, pretty bad. Just show them another basic, sure. I'm gonna side out at least 1 copy, maybe 2 copies of Blood Moon, maybe all of them even. We'll see. I think 1 or 2 is still fine. I don't even know if I really have outs to this at this point. I think I'm just gonna go to the next game. Is there any way I win with like a Lurrus or a Croxa? Maybe. I should keep playing, I guess. I don't even have Delirium yet. Again, just super flooded here. Tron, I mean, maybe it's not as bad as I think, but yeah, it is, it really is. Oh, I have to chump. All right, this is over. I don't think we have outs to this really. I guess I just get a little more information since I don't know the list that well. Yeah, we show them we have another Inquisition, but that's obvious that we do anyway. Okay. Let's go to the next one. That sucked. Let's get Unearth. Let's get K Command. Honestly, I don't know how bad Fury is. It's probably pretty bad. I think Soul Guide Lantern's good. I mean, they have a lot of islands, but they also have Archmage Charm that they have to cast, and they have like I'm sure they have fetches, and they might not really prioritize or have any swamps. I think I can side out like a lot of the hand disruption. I don't think I really need to be doing that in this matchup. Maybe like this many Unholy Heats, Seal of Fire, and Bolts is too many. Because Inquisition at least is a good answer to Thing in the Ice. I could take out like some number of Lightning Bolt. Seal of Fire is good with Lurrus. Kind of like this. I like keeping some number of Blood Moons. Just don't want to be flooded on that effect. I think 4 Inquisition is good here. Alright, let's go with this. We have double K command plus Unearth now, plus our Lurruses to grind. We have Soul Guide Lanterns. This feels decent. We just gotta draw better here and not keep such a bad hand. Well, this looks like infinitely better here. Jeez. Alright, not miss the lures this time. And cast. If we're able to hit, we can turn 2 Blood Moon here, so that's good. Island, that's a good sign. This is likely going to hit. I mean, I guess they could have a Dismember, but Inquisition. I'm going to try to Blood Moon them here. I think it's worth it. Especially get underneath a counterspell, and if they have fetch lands, this kind of crushes that as well. It's a Hall of the Storm Giants. Oh yeah, I forgot they play this card. Where is it? That's right here. This card is sweet. I thought this card could be good in Modern. If you don't know, it's a land. It enters... If you control 2 or more other land, it enters tapped. So it has to be one of your first 2 land drops to enter untapped. It makes blue, and for 6 mana, it becomes a 7/7 with Ward 3. So it just turns into a huge thing. But yeah, I'm just going to get Swamp here, play Blood Moon, and then hopefully they don't have a lot of islands in hand. Then pass the turn. We have these Unholy Heats, which don't look great, but again, if they're trying to cast Drown in the Loch and stuff, it's going to be really tough. I bet they don't have more than 1 swamp. They do have 2nd island. They have 3rd, though. We're going to get to Inquisition them next turn. I guess they could dress down here. Sure, it'd be fine. They really want to prevent a Ragavan hit, which they did last time. They like to bobble on upkeep. Okay. Why don't I just connect with Ragavan first if I can? Because if I Inquisition, they could always just flash in a dress down. And this way, if I hit a spell I want to cast, I can just cast it. Ooh, there's an Archmage's Charm, which I definitely can't cast. So, just going to go land, Inquisition. We don't really have much going on here. Counterspell the Inquisition. Wow. Let's bring this down here. Okay. We do have K command available. They draw a card for Bubble. But again, I doubt they're going to be able to cast any black spells. Alright, there's a thing. I can just double Unholy Heat that, which I'm probably going to do now. Just to save my mana, because then I could cast something off the Ragavan hit. Kind of sucks to have to double Unholy Heat, but we gotta just get that out of there, I think. They're probably trying to protect this. Blood Moon's still doing work. We haven't found any baubles. Oh man, they really have something here. The Thoughts Cower. Interesting. Are they trying to find Oh, they can't even force. They just thought scour themselves. Sure. Okay. Looks good. Anything. Nope. Anything off their deck. We have 2 chances every turn. I know they have a lot of instants, but come on. Okay, okay. Snapcaster Mage. We can go Snap plus Inquisition here, which is actually pretty sweet. Let's go cast Snapcaster Mage. If only we could Snap Bolt here. Snap Inquisition. Inquisition you. Ooh. So they do have a dress down. But also they can't really snap anything that well right now. Like they can snap Thought Scour. And I guess they can just snap to just block. I'm just gonna take it. Okay. I guess maybe that was wrong because I could have just K commanded the snap. But I still think it's the right take. Alright, they went Misty Rainforest plus Bobble. They have these 3 cards in hand. They can't cast the Drown. Yeah, they still have the Tarn. Okay. So they can just cast Dress Down if they want. They're going to see what we draw. What is it? It's a Seal of Fire. Okay. We know their hand, so I don't need to cast it yet. I can just cast it main 2. Because we'll see if they cast Dress Down or not. They choose to do so. Sure. They draw a card. I'd still rather wait on this K command here. They're also down to 10. If we draw any Lurrus, we can keep Seal of Firing every turn now, at least. Can K command them as well. Because we have 2, 4, 8 damage right now. They're at 10. So we're pretty close to killing them. There's the Tarn. They have 4 cards in hand, but looking like Blood Moon's doing work. Yep. Nice. Now that they know about Blood Moon and we're on the draw, it certainly gets worse, but I still think a couple copies is going to be fine. It's just annoying for them to always have to get Island, and it can be tough. Like, if we are able to get a quick Blood Moon down, then it can either just win the game, or it can make it tough for them to cast all their blue spells no matter what. Could go down to a 1 still and play like another Thoughtseize or something on the draw, or more copies of Lightning Bolt. I mean, they do have a bunch of snaps and stuff. I mean, I guess Thoughtseize isn't that bad. They're gonna play around Blood Moon. Because Thoughtseizes are good against the counters. Soul Guide Lantern seems pretty great. I think this is fine. I guess I could also bring in Engineered Explosives, but it just doesn't seem like it's that good. Alright, what you got, opponent? Alright, I'll keep. This hand's good. Our first hand was maybe just a mulligan, but again, if we didn't draw literally all lands, that game would have looked a lot different. There's the Hall, sure. I feel like I just lead on turn 1 Monkey rather than on turn 1 DRC. Oh, they're just F6. Sure. Next turn I can go DRC into Soul Guide Lantern, trigger DRC. Exile target card from a graveyard. Interesting. I'm going to start just by attacking before anything, so they can't drown in the lock this. It's just attack. I don't want to fetch because of drown. I don't want to put cards in my graveyard. Oh, are they going to flash into Snapcaster Mage? That would be fine. I'll just Unholy Heat that. Nice. Okay, we have stops set. Let's kill that. Get to hit with our monkey. There's a fatal push. Well, that would have been nice to have, but I guess I can't really complain here. So now I can go Mountain, DRC, cast Soul Guide Lantern off the treasure. I think it is worth it. I could either exile my own Unholy Heat or their Snapcaster. It's probably better just to get their Snap out of there. I want to resolve this Soul Guide Lantern. Dothy Voidwalker can go on top. Let's get Snap out of there. Okay, pass. Now we have 2 threats. We're drawing a Voidwalker. I suppose if they have Archmage's Charm here, it's pretty annoying. Let's just go to combat. Guess I'll play land first. They are going to Archmage's Charm, steal something? No. Interesting. I'm surprised they let me attack first. I guess that might be worth it for them. They still prevent the 2 damage and they just take 1. I could draw a card with this right now, but I think just playing Voidwalker has got to be good. I can just draw a card with this later. Could have had a couple Soul Guide Lanterns main here, obviously, honestly. This is annoying. Okay, just gonna let this happen. Can't block with Voidwalker anyway to Shadow. Can only block creatures with Shadow. Thoughtseize. That is fine. That is fine. You can take 2 damage. That was a nice one. And then we really want to draw a Lurrus here. We still get to draw a card off Lantern. We can put a land in the graveyard to get up to sorcery, instant, land, and then actually artifacts, so we can turn on this DRC next turn. All right, let's draw a card. I guess they can, ooh, wow, that was good. They can have another Archmage's Charm here. Another DRC. So I want to go fetch. I think I just get Swamp. Turn this on, and then I think just attack with both to start the turn. And if they just kill like a DRC or something, so Drown in the Walk. Oh, Archmage's Charm, steal the DRC. So they gain control of it. What I can do here, they're gonna steal this. And then I can actually sack Dothy Voidwalker, cast Archmage's Charm, steal one of the things back, which is probably just steal back Channeler. And then I just cast like Lurrus plus Archmage's Charm, or Lurrus plus Lantern. I think I can do this. So let's see. Archmage's Charm resolves. It gets exiled with a counter on it. And then I go sack this, cast Archmage's Charm without paying its mana cost. Okay. And then gain control of Channeler. I'll take that back. Pretty funny. Pretty sick line here, honestly. Take that back. I don't get to attack this turn, but then I just get to go to main 2 and play Lurrus plus play Soul Guide Lantern. And then I threaten to play Voidwalker with Lurrus next turn. And I get to Surveil. Oh, let's Graveyard that. That's another thing I can cast with Lurrus. Do I want to just top this? No. I think I can just do better, and I can just cast it with Lurrus if I want, but I'll probably be casting Voidwalker next turn. Just exile an Archmage's Charm. And pass the turn. Nice. Now my DRC can just block my Ragavan. That was a pretty hilarious turn there. That was really sick. That showed the power of Voidwalker. And again, I get to just recast Voidwalker next turn. Or Seal of Fire, if I choose. Either one is solid. Or just keep drawing cards with Lantern, but I think just like playing Voidwalker's still probably best. Just playing a 3/2 unblockable with a insane set of insane abilities. The Lurrus straight from the library. Nice. They don't have time to take their Lurrus and cast it and do something. Where when we just draw Lurrus, we just get to cast it. Yeah, you lose out on some value by the companion value of having an extra card, but you also get to cast Lurrus much quicker. And you get to play a lot of copies of it and play Blood Moon. This deck seems cool. And this is like not necessarily a good matchup. It should be close because it's just two mid-range decks facing off. But we don't get the extra help where Blood Moon is like an auto win in this matchup. So we have to mid-range. We have to out mid-range them. Archmage's Charm. Take the Channeler right now. Okay, because then they're going to attack with Ragavan. I think this is just fine. I'm not going to trade my Lurrus for that, so... That's the third Archmage's Charm they've played this game. I kind of wish I did have more Blood Moons. Obviously, the way things are going, I'm just going to take here. Now I might play Seal of Fire. We'll see. They hit a Croxa. I mean, the thing is, if they cast that, then I can just cast Croxa with a Escape. Opponent said, not sure if I'm supposed to draw two there. I'm saying not sure. I don't think so, though. They're getting pretty close to activating this Hall of the Storm Giants as well. Oh, they just took Lurrus into their hand. Okay. They didn't want to cast Croxa. They'd rather stay exiled. Okay. Fair enough. There's a Kolgan's Command. It's actually a great draw. So I have 5 mana. So now I'm definitely casting Seal of Fire, DRC, Kolgan's Command. Taking out their board. Yeah, let's do this. So what order do I want to do stuff in? I don't know if it matters too much. I'm going to play land. I'm going to play Seal of Fire. Oh, I don't have enough red mana for all that. I need triple red, and I only have double red. So I can crack Soul Guide Lantern to draw a card, and then... No, I can't recast it. That costs 2 mana. So I'm thinking... I want to just go play Dothy Voidwalker, play Kolgan's Command. Alternatively, again, I can go play Seal of Fire, play Kolgan's Command, take out both of your creatures, and then attack with Lurrus, gain 3 life, hit for 3. And then I can just crack Soul Guide Lantern. Alright, let's just do this. Let's play Seal. Let's just K-Command right now. They discard a card. And it deals 2 damage to any target. I guess I should... Yeah, I guess I should do it now. If they have Force, I want to know about it. Sure. And then I can still crack Soul Guide Lantern like on their end step and leave it up, which is nice. Then I get to seal if... Oh, okay, they don't go to Delirium. That was almost a pretty... Oh, they can Delirium here. Oh no, if they discard a sorcery... Oh no, it gets... Oh, it goes to my graveyard. Duh, wow. They discard a Hall of the Storm Giants. Let's kill this, then attack. I guess I could have like replayed one of these from the graveyard, but again, I didn't have enough red mana and I wanted to kill both the creatures. If they go untapped land, activate Hall attack, that's fine. And now I still have Soul Guide Lantern for like a Snapcaster from them or something. And I can just keep casting stuff with Lurrus here. So they need an answer for this Lurrus. Alright, they're just staying back with Hall. That's fine. I'm going to just crack Soul Guide Lantern here. Draw an Inquisition. That's a good draw. Can see what we're up against. Do I want to start with casting something out of the yard? Not sure what I want. I mean, I guess if they kill Lurrus in response, it's pretty annoying, but why would they do that? I just don't want to lose out on value of like Voidwalker here, so let's just cast it. I think this is the safest line. Inquisition you, and then just play DRC. I just wanted to do this because I didn't know what they were going to do exactly. But yeah, they have Lurrus. Alright, I'm just going to take Lurrus. I don't get any value out of it now, but it's still just such a good card. And we exile it, nice. Okay, and then I just pass, because again, they can activate Hall of Storm Giants here to make a 7/7. So I have 6 power, plus I can cast a Seal of Fire next turn. 6 power, unblockable. So they need to draw something. Into the Story, wow. Forgot that he had that card. I did turn on Spike's stream earlier today, saw him playing this, and I did see the Into the Story in his hand. Now that I see it, I remember, but I didn't remember before. But still, pretty fun matchup here. Pretty cool. We got him. A take on Spike's deck, beating Spike's newer deck. Pretty funny. GG's. Let's go round 2. That was fun. Really fun. Alright, welcome to round 2. I'm actually going to keep this hand. We don't have any black source, but we are on the draw, so we have a draw step, and then we have a scry with Channeler plus Bobble. So I'm actually going to keep. If this mountain was like a Blood Crypt or a fetch, it would be a lot better. Oh, it's Eldrazi Tron. Okay, well this could get rough. Could get Chalice here. Well, now I can try to take the Chalice. I need to Inquisition here, I think. Because if they have Chalice, I have to take it here. I guess I just get Swamp. I have plenty of black spells I want to cast every turn. I can cast DRC next turn, but I can't get Chaliced, so as long as they don't have double Chalice, nice. So their hand is Dismember, Cavern, Blast Zone, Ugin. Okay, they can't really do anything. They can just leave up Dismember. There's the Blast Zone. They top deck Chalice. Oh, it's a Walking Ballista. Whew. That was scary. The way they paid the mana, I thought it was a Chalice. I was like, no. Okay. So, I was kind of saving these baubles to trigger DRC a bunch. Might not have that luxury anymore because I really want to draw land. And I can't cast DRC plus Unholy Heat. I maybe should have just fetched Shocked here, but I want to get Swamp in case I draw Blood Moon. So we know that this is their hand. I can just take away the Dismember and kill this turn. Let's see what we're drawing. See if that changes our plan at all. It's a Blood Moon. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to be playing this too. So let's just go Unholy Heat this, then Thoughtseize you, and then play the other Bauble, and we'll crack it on their turn. Okay. This is all fine. Thoughtseize, take the Dismember. They're just pretty far from Ugin. I mean, I could take it, because I'm not sure how much Dismember is even really going to do. They're just so far from casting Ugin. Just take Dismember. Hopefully I don't live to regret that decision. I draw the Blood Moon, and then I can draw another card from this bauble, and then another card per turn. I just need to hit an untapped land, which all of my lands are untapped lands. And then I can just Blood Moon them, and hopefully they can't cast spells. Matter Reshaper. Okay, I think we can beat that if we can get a Blood Moon down. Let's bubble you. It's an expedition map. Okay. And that can get a waste, so that's annoying. Draw for bubble, draw for turn. To Ragavan, and there's a land, okay. So now I'm just getting Swamp, play Blood Moon. Could wait until after they... Wait. Oh yeah, they have one card in hand. They're drawing the expedition map. So I have a couple options here. I can play like DRC plus Ragavan this turn. But one thing I kind of like doing is just going play Marsh Flats, actually get Swamp, and then just play Lurrus, play Bobble. Because then they might play map and crack it in order to hit a land drop, and then I can Blood Moon when they don't. They're not going to get waste. They can just color, equip, attack. I can beat this in the long game, especially if I'm drawing 2 cards a turn. So I like this line. They're gonna might be worth it. I think I should Glorious Bobble. I think that's best. The problem is they're probably gonna equip Basilisk Color rather than map plus crack. But if they don't have a land, they might be inclined to crack. So we'll see. Cast Bobble. We'll just bobble on their turn later. This helps us hit land drops and continue to progress our board as well. Looks like they are going to map. Hopefully they just get a Tron land here. They're not cracking now. Interesting. Definitely not blocking. They didn't equip, so, and they don't crack right now either. Wow. They have a power plant on top. Okay. They don't know that though. We draw a card for Bobble. It's a Void Walker. They can't Tron us. I mean, I can just go Void Walker into Bolt, and then they don't get this trigger. And then they can't shuffle unless, I mean, they're going to crack map, right? I just can't believe they didn't do it already. That's kind of what's crazy. I like Voidwalker into Bolt. So let's lead on Bobble. Lurrus Bobble, pretty dumb interaction. Cast Voidwalker, cast Lightning Bolt. They don't get the trigger because of Voidwalker. Then attack for 3 lifelink. And then pass. Wow, they just don't crack map. I mean, that works out for them because now they think they can get Tron, but now I could just play Blood Moon now. What? Oh, another power plant was revealed? Okay. Draw for Bobble. It's a Delta. Okay. So now I can just go... I can cast this Matter Reshaper with Voidwalker if I want to. I'm not going to do this turn. Let's cast Bobble. Bobble ourselves to see if we want to draw it because we have a fetch. It's another Bobble. I don't think I want to draw that. It's just fetch shock. Actually do want more red sources, so we do have to shock here. Then let's go play Blood Moon. Play Ragavan, I guess. Oh, they can pop Blast Zone. So not if I play Blood Moon first. I guess I'll just attack. Play Blood Moon. And they're gonna crack map to get wastes. Yep. So they're not gonna have this power plant. Oh, I think they might actually already have it. Never mind, never mind. And then I guess I'm casting DRC because then I can hit for 11 damage if I dash this. So this matchup should be decent with the Blood Moons. There's another map. They're going to be dead now. Their hand is just Ugin, and I have 11. Sweet. Took an interesting line this game, but I think it was actually pretty good. We really allowed to ourselves to keep the cards flowing with playing the turn 3 Lurrus, where it was looked really tempting to play Blood Moon, but I think playing Lurrus was actually just better. Right, Shattering Spree is good. K Command is good. I guess even EE is no, yeah, I guess EE is even good. You can EE on 0, but it's probably not necessary even with all this hate. Oh, and the 4th Blood Moon. I'm not sure what to side out. I mean, yeah, they have Mattery Shapers and stuff, but I don't want too many bolts that don't kill stuff. Guess I can side out Seal of Fire as well. Crux actually seems good. It seems like a big thing to do. I kind of want all the hand disruption because I want to be able to take Chalice. I think all the hand disruption's good. Really want to stop them from doing what they're doing. Oh, there's Void Mirror too. Jeez, I have so much hate. Okay, okay, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have these then. I could even potentially cut a Lurrus. I can cut a Voidwalker. I can cut some 1-drops to play around Chalice a little bit. Unholy Heat kills their stuff. Maybe it's just better than Bolt, and I don't want this much removal. Because Bolt not killing Thought-Knot Seer is a pretty big problem. Yeah, Void Mirror is definitely... I can't believe I... You know what? It's because I have these like full art cards. Shout out to Card Hoarder for the rental account and hooking me up with this sweet, sweet deck. But I think I just didn't realize it because I wasn't looking... I just wasn't used to looking at the card this way. But wow, that would have been a huge punt. They have Basilisk Collar too. How many more artifacts do they have? Probably not that many. Let's try this. And if I see like a bunch more artifacts, I'll bring in the Sprees. But we have K Command. I could bring in one and take out like a Voidwalker or a Lurrus. I guess they're not killing our stuff that much. We can take out one Lurrus. It's not our companion. That's funny. Okay. 4 Blood Moon, double Void Mirror. Sign me up. Keep this hand. They have the turn 1 map. We have the turn 1 Thoughtseize. I was thinking I am gonna Thoughtseize before Ragavan, but maybe not now because I have K Command. So if they go turn 2 Chalice, I can just hit and then K Command something. So I'm actually just gonna Ragavan. They don't have that much removal. And again, if they Chalice me, then that's fine. They're gonna Chalice. Or are they... Oh, they're playing a Walking Ballista. Okay. That would have been a good one to Thoughtseize. I have to just trade for that, unfortunately, and they're going to Tron up here. So certainly in kind of a bad spot. Not able to K Command the map. Let's go Thoughtseize you. They do have a Chalice in the Void also. They have double tower. Take Chalice, and then go Swamp. Thoughtseize your Karn. Their hand is Tower, Blast Zone, and they have maps. They have nothing going on, but they can cast pretty much anything they draw in the future because they can just get Power Plant with this map. And I can just cast a Lurrus next turn. There's the Blast Zone. And there's a Soul Guide Lantern. They're going to exile the Ragavan, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, they have a blast zone though. Damn, damn, damn. Blast zone's actually doing work. I think I'm just gonna go Bloodstained Mire, fetch, get Swamp, play Lurrus right now. I guess I can just go Void Mirror, and they're gonna have to blast zone that, and then I can play Lurrus, get back Void Mirror. That's gotta be better. This makes it so like they can't cast any spells, and it takes them 2 turns to blast zone this. Yeah, so they just get Power Plant here. I guess they can get Urborg too. Be interesting to see what they get. Yeah, they get Urborg. That was actually another reason to just cast Lurrus. I forgot that they have the Urborg. Damn. Okay. So now they can cast spells. Inquisition. So they have Tower plus a random card in hand. So Inquisition's probably not going to do anything. I mean, it's not, I don't think it's getting better. It's probably just going to miss. They have Warping Whale. Gets countered by Void Mirror. That's funny. Then they're not charging Blast Zone. And his Tower. Don't want to make them discard that. Just going to play Lurrus now. Pass. They said no. Yep. Void Mirror definitely counters things. Oh, they didn't they didn't add their black mana. That's why they said no. That sucks, honestly. Okay. So start by attacking. I can save this K command to try to bring back my Lurrus. Just play a DRC. Only 1 card type right now. They also have a Soul Guide Lantern, but still pretty good here. Put a charge counter on Blast Zone. I think that's what they're doing. They do need to... Oh, they're drawing a card. Okay. Resolves. Now put a... Oh, no, they choose to not put a counter on Blast Zone. There's the Power Plant. So they did get the Urborg. There's the Thought-Knot Seer. Alright, so I'm just going... Make you discard a card. I guess I should fetch first. Let's go fetch. Make you discard a card, deal you 2 damage. Get Swamp. And then in response to this, we go... Target player discards a card, 2 damage to any target. And then I get to Surveil as well. Don't want to land. Let's graveyard that. They discard their tower. And Thought-Knot doesn't do anything. I mean, it's still a 4/4. And we're drawing a random card. They still have Blast Zone. Okay, well, let's try to turn on this DRC, shall we? Okay, missing. Didn't even hit anything to cast with this Lurrus, so that sucks. They get to blast on us, they have Tron, they have an Urborg, so they kind of have it all. They're going to put 2 counters on Blast Zone to kill the Lurrus, because they don't even care about Void Mirror now. Void Mirror is definitely still a house against them, because if they don't have the turn 1 map, you can play this, and then they can't even cast their map to get the Urborg, so definitely a house in the matchup. I mean, this matchup should just be incredible for us. Okay, this is turned on now. We can take 4. Do they have another play? They do. They don't want to mess up against the Void Mirror anymore, and they top deck Ugin. Jeez. Kind of got wrecked this game. Also drew pretty poorly the last 2 turns. Eldrazi Tron just doing Eldrazi Tron stuff, huh? This has got to be a good matchup. It's got to be. Double Void Mirror, double K Command, Thoughtseize Inquisitions, early pressure. Yeah, this got to be good. And if I draw an Unholy Heat, I'm just going to kill Ugin, even though I obviously want to kill this too. Not sure what the opponent's doing. Let me pause real quick here. All right, looks like they're back. Right on time, Shattering Spree, nice. The 1 Shattering Spree. Now they get to make a 2/2. I think this is over at this point. Ugin the Ineffable just doing work. They top deck a land. We top deck a land. All right, let's just go to the next one. They hit for 6. They still have Ugin in play. I should have probably not cast the Void Mirror as well. Tempt them to not get Urborg. Now they know about it too. Could have played a little bit better myself, absolutely. Let's get this out of there. Yeah, 4 Blood Moon, 2 Void Mirrors. We even had Voidwalker plus Thoughtseize combo against them. Come on, this has got to be good. Yeah, they have Chalice, but we have infinite ways to take that. Again, early pressure, Void Mirrors, Blood Moon, 4 Blood Moon. Come on, come on. We can't lose this matchup. Crazy if Eldrazi Tron can do it, that's crazy. So let's go game 3. All right, game 3 against Eldrazi Tron. Got a mulligan this 1 mountain hand. We keep drawing the mountains. Mulligan. All right, this we can keep. This we can keep. They're on the mulligan to 6 as well. Let's keep. Put back. I kind of want to just put back on Holy Heat. And I kind of want to lead on Inquisition. So if they don't have double map, I can take map and then play Void Mirror, and then they can't cast anything. At least that's the plan. But if I lead turn 1 Ragavan, yeah, then if they map, it's kind of annoying, but then I still get to go Inquisition plus Void Mirror on 2 to get more mana faster. Just gonna put back on Holy Heat. Crux, I feel like, is a good plan. Still not sure what I'm supposed to do. Inquisition into Void Mirror is like the safe line. Ragavan is like the higher upside line. Like, even if they just have Dismember for this, it's okay. It's annoying if they go turn 1 map, though. It is annoying if they go turn 1 map. Let's go Inquisition. Try to take the map. They're on a mulligan to 6. If they have a map, they're gonna keep it. They have double map and Chalice. Come on. That's so annoying. And they even have Tron too. God damn it. That's so annoying. I mean, they have to get Urborg. Wow. Brutal. I saw the first map and then I was like, okay, good. And then, of course, they have double map plus 2 Tron lands. This is so classic Eldrazi Tron. I cannot believe it. They're gonna resolve map. And then they have to map for Urborg on 2. And then on 3, they could play a Chalice. Still think I just take map. That's so annoying. I'm pretty tilted at seeing that, honestly. I mean, opponent could have put back like a good threat in order to keep double map, but that is just so brutal. They literally needed double map to get around this. I have to play it now, right? I mean, what happens if I just dash Ragavan here or play Ragavan? What if I just play Ragavan? So they played map, they played mine. Then the problem is then they just play Chalice on one. But then I already played my one drop that I have. Probably should have just taken Chalice, honestly. Because if they go for turn 3 Tron, see if I play Ragavan, they leave up, they're going to leave up map mana probably, or play Chalice on one. I just need to play Void Mirror, I think. I couldn't believe the double map end. That was so tilting. At least they won't be able to get Tron. I'm just going to snap off, get an Urborg here. I do get to go play Ragavan, play Cruxa. Oh, if they try to Chalice here, please do it, opponent. That would be justice. Gets countered by Void Mirror. Oh, were they about to slam Chalice and then they just realized in time? They're going to crack map. What do they got? I don't know what they're doing at this point. We're not close to casting this Croxa yet. But we can cast both our spells next turn. Please play this Chalice. Are they going to click on map or are they going to play Chalice? That looked like a Chalice. I think they definitely clicked on Chalice because they're waiting to press OK. Yes. Justice served. Wow. Okay. So I can dash Ragavan now, or I can just play it and play Croxa. I think I just want to play it and play Croxa. Oh my god. They actually did it. That's also classic Eldrazi Tron, right? And then I'll probably still lose this game. They discard a Thought-Knot Seer? That's not a good sign for me. Oh man, they misplayed against Void Mirror twice already. Now they're going to get Urborg and play it. And of course, we drew the second Void Mirror, which now doesn't do anything. And they play a Soul Guide Lantern, exiling the Croxa. Okay, it's annoying. Dothy Voidwalker. That is a good one. Definite good one. Really happy I took the map now, considering they just discarded their Chalice. Thought-Knot Seer. I actually can't cast it because I don't have waste mana, so I can't, unfortunately. So let's just cast Voidwalker. Pass. But our board is still really impressive. So unless they actually just top deck Tron here. Wow. This is incredible. I couldn't have called it better. Oh my god. So now they can Ugin plus if they tap correctly. They are tapping correctly. Oh, Reality Smasher. Okay. Well, now I can draw Thoughtseize for Ugin. They can't block this Voidwalker. This has Shadow, and there's a Lurrus. Okay. Let's see. I have 4 mana potentially this turn. I mean, what I could do is go cast Soul Guide Lantern, Voidwalker, cast a Lurrus. I think it's better to just hit and play Lurrus. And they can like Ugin kill the Lurrus. Next turn I could like go like crack Voidwalker, recast Voidwalker. There's this Saga, huh? It's pretty good. Now casting Ugin here, yeah. Okay. Do they have like another big thing to play that they drew, like another Reality Smasher here that they can now cast? Making a 2/2, okay. They don't attack. What do we draw? Another Voidwalker. It's actually pretty good. Just attack Ugin, play second Voidwalker. Then they can just make another Spirit. And then maybe these Voidwalkers can go door to door. I cannot believe this match. Jeez. Okay, they can make a Construct. But their Ugin should die here. All they can do is plus with it. And they actually need to like top deck some more good cards, which they've shown they can do. They've shown they can do that. And if they ever attack, I can just trade off a Ragavan for a Spirit and then recast it with Lurrus, or just take 2 while they're attacking with the Reality Smasher. It's kind of, I feel like it's kind of a bold attack, but maybe not. And then I only get punished by sending both, like only get punished by sending 1 at Ugin if they have exactly Dismember as their last card. I don't think I'm playing around that. I can't block with the Voidwalker here, and I'm certainly not blocking with Lurrus, so taking 5. Okay, that's fine. Could even just choose to attack with Ragavan here, because yeah, they get their choice of cards back. They don't get to look at which one. Oh, and look at it. Yeah, they do. They do. Okay. Let me read this again. Exile the top card of your library face down and look at it. Create a 2/2. So they do get their choice, yeah. I should know that. Okay. Another Lurrus. They're also down to 15. So I'm going to go attack 1 at Ugin, attack them with this, and attack them with this. I suppose I could attack with Lurrus as well. Attack them with Lurrus, because, well, then they're just what? Then they're just going to go block. Then I go play Lurrus, play Ragavan. They're going to make 2 3/3s with their Urza Saga. I think I actually want to attack with Lurrus. Just lets me utilize my mana here. Yeah, let's do this. No Dismember 1 time, opponent. I want to attack with Lurrus because I want the life gain. Oh, they can make an Urza Saga and block the Ragavan with that. That's fine if they want to do that. And they have Dismember. Unreal. That is a fucking joke, honestly. And they're trading there. And they're trading there too. And then their Ugin survives and goes to 4. Oh my god. I get unbelievably punished. They should keep their construct around, yeah. God damn. I still get to go play second Lurrus, replay Ragavan. They get to draw 2. My god, that's annoying. I cannot believe this match, honestly. This is like one of the most crazy things that's happened to me in Magic the Gathering here. Cast with Lurrus. Okay, we're up to 16, but they're gonna get to Urza's Saga, fetch an artifact, make another construct right now. They had the fucking Dismember. This is literally what this match has gone. Is like, as long as they don't have exactly Tower, they play Tower. As long as they don't have exactly Dismember, they have Dismember. Oh my god. It's so painful. Like, my stomach right now is just like, I'm fuming. I think Eldrazi Tron is such a bad deck. And they have Basilisk Color too, which is actually pretty decent. And they misplay again. Oh my god. And I'm going to lose. And I'm still pretty far behind right now. My god. I can cast a Reality Smasher off this Voidwalker. That's something. And they equip and hit with just Reality Smasher. Okay. Well, I can't double block that. Because I need this Lurrus to win the long game. They still have an Ugin as well. I might need to just not cast this Reality Smasher yet and attack with Voidwalker. The Urza Saga get Basilisk Color is pretty nice in that deck, honestly. Let's go over the things that happened in this match again because they're so unreal. Choose to Inquisition to play around them having a map. They have 2 maps. Then they then they had let's go over all their like plays that they had. Then they just had the Tower top deck to have Tron. And then they had the Dismember. And they've misplayed into Void Mirror 3 times. And I'm still losing. And they minus the Ugin on the Lurrus. Okay. Now I can... if I cast something off this, it's going to get countered by Void Mirror. And then I top deck to another Ragavan. I guess I can cast a Dismember. I'm down to 11. Again, if I cast a spell without paying its mana cost, I even Dismember, it says you may cast this spell without paying its mana cost. So even Dismember gets countered by Void Mirror. Oh my god, I'm so tilted. I've played a ton of Mono Green Tron, but this is something else. This Eldrazi Tron, come on. This is the classic, like, why everyone thinks Tron opponents are just like not good players, because a lot of people who play Eldrazi Tron and Tron, they might not necessarily be the best players. They play kind of loose, but they are still able to win because like Tron decks can go over the top so much. So then like when I played a lot of Tron, I felt like I was a decent player, and Like I felt like I was making, reasonable plays, but everyone just writes you off as a bad player because of example here. Sorry, opponent. They've played pretty badly. I haven't played perfectly this match. There's definitely a couple things I could have done better, but this is unreal. I'm just gonna be dead here. I just don't really have any plays. Anything I cast with Voidwalker gets countered by Void Mirror. Actually, forgot about that earlier too, but yep. And I could have also just played around Dismember by sending both Voidwalkers at Ugin. Obviously, that would have worked out better for me. I was just like, I don't think they have Dismember in hand, and then they had it. All right, I have to block. I go to 3, and then I think I just lose. I don't really think I have outs at this point, honestly. Could have played differently with my Void Mirrors as well. I don't think so. I mean, they just had the double map here. Feels really bad. This was like honestly like the most disheartening loss I've had in probably maybe the most I can remember. I've made some pretty bad mistakes in the past, which felt pretty bad, but that felt so bad. Like, I mean, Eldrazi Tron is better than like what myself and a lot of other players think it is. A lot of people like to hate on the deck, but when they misplayed into Void Mirror 3 times and then had everything like that, man, I cannot help but get salty on that one. I am really good at keeping my cool. That's actually like one thing I've been working on, and I'm still okay here. But oh my god. Round 3, clean slate here. We're wiping it off. Let's keep this hand. Hopefully they play a creature on 1, and I can just go removal spell into Voidwalker. Looks like they're thought seizing us. This could be a Reanimator deck. Yeah. Could be a Stoneforge deck. Could be black-white, like Ephemerate, plus, elementals, the free elementals. I just assume they're taking Voidwalker here with 2 removal spells in hand. They might as well just take the good threat, but who knows? Just totally depends what deck they are and what they have. I mean, if they're Reanimator, okay, well, makes it more likely that they're Stoneforge. I kind of want to go Delta, fetch a Blood Crypt, but I think I'm just going to go Blackleaf Cliffs because I might Delta fetch Swamp. Considering we have 3 Blood Moons in the deck. I'm just thinking about that last match against Tron. Everything that happened, and then we just kind of petered out and we couldn't function. Oh man. I should have known that was gonna happen when I should have known that was gonna happen when I Inquisition and saw double expedition map. Nettle Cyst. Wow, that is interesting. So it could be Hammer Time. I mean, this they can just cast. Yeah, they could put in like a Cauldron Complete, but if I get to go Voidwalker this turn and then next turn Voidwalker on Holy Heat, it's just so much more efficient. And if they don't have another big or good equipment, then I just kind of get paid off for taking this line. So I'm going to do it. Again, getting the Voidwalker down and then being able to go double Voidwalker next turn is really nice. I kind of feel like they're black-white Hammer Time. I just don't know. Yeah, okay, they gotta be now, 100%. So there's a Welding Jar. So I'm bringing in Shattering Spree, Colgan's Command. Blood Moon is even better against the black-white version compared to the black version, and they just make a Saga token. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So, do I want to kill the Stoneforge? Do I want to just kill the Karnstruct? I mean, I can try to kill the Karnstruct right now. They have to sack the Welding Jar. I can also just leave up Unholy Heat for the Ink Moth to not die to like a hammer. This is pretty close. I can always just Unholy Heat Stoneforge right now and just hope I don't get hammered. Like, if they search out Hammer with Saga, they're going to need White Source plus... They're going to need White Source plus Pure Steel Paladin to equip it. I think I should just attack, play Voidwalker, pass with Unholy Heat up, and just try to race these constructs, basically. So that's what I'm going to do. I guess I should just fetch to thin. I guess I'll just Delta for Swamp, play Voidwalker. They do have this Nettle Cyst as well, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that right now. All I can do is just play another Voidwalker. I think I just want to, again, leave up Unholy Heat. They took Lightning Bolt over Voidwalker, so they're just ignoring these. So if they take their turn to play to get another Construct, I mean, they could just not do that. They could just float 1 mana here, use it to activate Ingmoth. Okay, they're going to needle the Voidwalkers, I guess. Not sure what else they... Yeah, they needle the Voidwalkers. Okay, well, we have 2 3/2 unblockables. So we got to just be able to not die to Hammer. They have to be Hammer Time, right? I mean, this could just be a weird Hammer Time Brood that's black and white with Nettle Cyst as like an alternate plan. I think Hammer Time is just better on mono white. Okay, there's a Cranial Plating. And they don't have a land. So interesting. I think I want to just continue to hold Unholy Heat. This isn't really doing anything. Alright, can't block. Don't have Delirium. Another Voidwalker. Alright, well, they have to kill me through Unholy Heat here. I mean, they have a Welding Jar. I'm just going to go Swamp, Voidwalker, and again, they have to kill me. If they try to kill me with Infect, at least I have the Unholy Heat to make them regenerate, and then this will tap. At least that's the idea. Could see losing from here though, but if not, now they need to answer 2 Voidwalkers. So they need to win or have 2 answers. They have 3 mana total. I just don't see it from this point. 2 mana, 3/2 unblockable, I guess. Good enough. I mean, maybe it's just not Hammer Time. Maybe it's just a weird black-white deck. Okay, they're activating. Sure. And then like equip. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts. I mean, to regenerate removes it from combat. And if it's not going to be lethal, I just don't need to respond yet. Oh, it's 6. What did I miss? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and the 1 power from Ingmoth. Yeah, I mean... Okay. This is not lethal. I'll just take. Okay. Sure. I don't really understand, but they got it. Okay. Whew. Voidwalkers got there. Now let's go bring in Blood Moon. Bring in EE, bring in K Command, Shattering Spree. I mean, Thoughtseize isn't bad against them. Just feel like my removal might be better. Also don't really want to take damage. Lurrus. Seems a little bit even slow. Croxa also doesn't seem great. Neither really does Voidwalker, honestly. Doesn't block, and I don't think I need to exile their yard. Maybe I should just side out all my, even though Voidwalkers were good at racing that game, I really want to kill their stuff and be playing Blood Moons. I think one Crocs is actually fine. I guess I'll just keep the Lurrus to bring this stuff back when I get like Thoughtseize or just be able to Seal a Fire or Bobble a bunch. I'll try this. This looks good. Shattering Spree, K Command, EE, Blood Moon, and I don't think I want Void Mirror. I don't think I want Unearth. Oh, maybe Fury is good. It's another thing I can just cast, or I can just wreck their board early. Like, don't they have to be Hammer Time? I just keep saying that. And just not play Voidwalker at all. It's not like I can cast anything good off this in their graveyard ability. It's like a 3-2 unblockable that can't block. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's bring in the Furies. You can always hardcast Fury here. Alright, snap keeping this. Sandwich Solid. Keep. Just really don't know like everything they have in their deck. They're gonna play an Esper Sentinel here. Or Thoughtseize. Pet Shock Thoughtseize, go to 15. It is an Esper Sentinel. Okay. Plus Welding Jar. I mean, that's a combo, right? I can take it really slow. Oh, there's a Ragavan. I think I just want to play Ragavan now. I guess, considering I thought they were Hammer Time, I should have just sided out Ragavan, but they're like a weird Hammer Time deck, and I honestly didn't even really know, so yeah, I'm not sure. Now I probably will be siding out some Ragavans, just because they have, now I know I see Esper Sentinel, they have so much stuff to block it. Another Esper Sentinel. That is annoying. Then oh, they're attacking. That doesn't seem like a good play. I guess I'm gonna have to pay so much mana to play any spells here. I could just attack, trade for Jar. And then play like DRC into Bobble paying 1. I think I like just trying to trade. Oh no, then they're gonna have both Esper Sentinel still. I think I like just trading for resources here to start. I assume they're gonna sack Jar. Don't want to let them draw a bunch of cards here. But I may have to. Because what if I just bolt this right now in response to Welding Jar? I get to keep my Ragavan. Yeah, they get to draw 2 cards, but I kind of 2-for-1 them at the same time. And then I get to just play DRC. I should have maybe done something else here. I didn't think I was going to make this play, but I actually am. Just bolt it. They draw 2. Obviously not great, but we get to kill their thing, deal with their Welding Jar. We still have the monkey in play. And then now I'm probably just going Mountain DRC. I can start surveilling. It's good with the Croxa. Obviously wish I went Mountain DRC, then attack. Or at least just Mountain and then pay for one of those draws to stop them from drawing 1 card. But this is still fine, honestly. I get to deploy DRC. Yeah, they get to draw 2, but again, we 2-for-1 them, so that's fine. You gotta watch out from hammers from them. They just make a construct right now. Okay. Now I can just bolt Esper Sentinel, pay 1, surveil, and then bobble, surveil, try to turn this on. I'll have instant artifact plus 2 surveils. I should pay 1 now, so let's bolt this. Yes, and then yield to this. It's another Ragavan. They're going to be making a bunch of constructs here. I think I should just graveyard. It also gets me closer to turning on this DRC. Let's go cast to Kolgan's Command. Top of that. And then go play this tapped. I guess I'll just attack with Ragavan. I'm fine to trade for a construct, I think. Because these are going to get really big pretty quickly here. And they might not be willing to take a hit off this. And I suppose I do want to bobble them now. I guess I can bobble myself to see if I would need to shock and blood crypt for like an Unholy Heat or Bolt. I think it's just better value. It's a K command. That was a mistake. That was stupid. We just looked at that. Could have seen one card off their library, but not a huge mistake. So there's no... I guess there is a point to activate this Urza Saga while they still have the mana. I guess we'll see. What are they going to get here? I'm also pretty close to just escaping this Croxa, which is going to be great. Having the K command is huge. Okay, well, maybe not. They get Relic just to deal with the DRC. Kind of annoying. But we'll see. They're pretty tight on mana, so if they tap out, I might be able to like kill something with Kolgan's Command, kill Relic, and then just get value that way. Then be able to Croxa still. Ooh. There's Sworn Canonist. Well, that is perfect for me. No land. Nice. Oh, wow. And Lurrus is great as well. So I'm going to go deal 2 damage to this, kill the Relic. I think that's better than like Lurrus play Ragavan or anything. I can do that next turn. Because I get to deal with the Relic here. Destroy target artifact, it deals 2 damage to any target. So let's destroy this artifact, deal 2 damage to this. Guess I want to leave up the black-red. Destroy the artifact, deal 2 damage to this. And I guess I'm just exiling a Bolt when they tap Relic here if they do. Okay, let's graveyard this. That turns this on. I'll exile a Bolt. And another 2 for 1, and then attack them for 3. And then again, next turn I can go play Lurrus, play Bobble, or play Lurrus, play Ragavan. They don't really get value out of this Saga. I guess they can get a Relic here, another Relic if they have it. Not sure if they do. They could just get a Hammer. They could get a Needle. That'd be funny if they get Needle named Voidwalker. They get Jar. Okay. And they have to shock down to 12. We'll see what we draw. We have a lot of good plays. Okay, they tied Hollow us, but we have 2 good things in hand. I think they have to take Lurrus. And they have a Welding Jar to protect this Sculler. That's interesting. Sculler in that deck. That is pretty cool, but I honestly feel like the black mana is just not worth it. Like if we just Blood Moon here, they lose. Speaking of, love it. You love to see it. They just can't cast spells now. We can't escape Crooxa yet either with this Blood Moon out, but I think I'll take that trade. There's no way they can have that many basics in the deck with having like Ink Moths, Sagas, and having fetches and duels, and having good enough mana to be able to Thoughtseize, Sentinel, and Tide Hollow. There's just no way. Nice. I mean, I feel like this should be another great matchup, just with Blood Moons, plus just like our deck is just full of pretty decent cards in the matchup with like K Commands, Shattering Sprees, the like. Okay, okay. They can cast artifacts, I guess. So they have a 3/3 trample lifelink. They're head on board now, but a lot of good draws for us here still. Inquisition, we get to Surveil. I could have just Cruxed, but I like Inquisitioning here. Wow. Whoa. They can cast all these cards through Blood Moon. I spoke too soon. Oh my god. This freaking league. I have to take X Champion. Oh my god. They're hitting for 3 lifelink here. I need to draw a removal spell. And then they still have Welding Jar. Oh my god. I guess I can draw a Shattering Spree. Oh my god. This is disgusting. 7/3 trample lifelink. No, not like this. I guess they just maybe are Hammer Time like without hammers, basically. Maybe they're just cranial plating. They're like black-white affinity. Man. And they're just gonna cast Nettle Cyst next turn. Then they hit for 8, just like that. They can regenerate an artifact. If I... Yeah, I'm going to go to 1. Now, even if I top deck Shattering Spree, I think it's too late. I played Blood Moon and their hand was just 3 colorless cards. And then they top deck Plating. This league. At least they didn't have the mana to equip. Yeah, maybe they just don't have Hammer and they just have Nettle Cyst plus Plating. Okay. Got wrecked. Jesus. I mean, they can just use colored mana to get around Void Mirror. It doesn't work. Maybe I actually want Thoughtseize. I still think Blood Moon has got to be good. I think Fury's got to be good. EE, same thing. Yeah, let's just run it with the mono removal. No Thoughtseizes, just Inquisitions. I think that's where I want to be. All right. I guess I could have again sided out Ragavan, but I didn't. I mean, it still is a good early threat. They don't seem to have like Mend Knights and stuff. Let's cast. We have this Fury, but I'm not wanting to evoke it using a K command because this is like one of my best cards in the matchup. So let's just crack these bubbles. Like, let's do 1 on their upkeep and 1 on their end step. That way I play around Thoughtseize. Marsh Flats. Okay. This is their turn. They almost passed their turn. They play the Marsh Flats. Do they crack it? They do. Okay. Thoughtseize me. Or play a 1-drop. Or they have a push. Concealed Courtyard on top. Draw for bauble, and then Per turn, there's a channeler. Okay, I'm going to attack. Wow, we hit. Nice. And it was just the concealed courtyard that we knew about, obviously. I guess I'm just playing DRC now, playing Blackleaf Cliffs into DRC. Yeah, let's go. I'd like to get this down. Then next turn I can just K command. Kill basically whatever they play here. Maybe make them discard a card. I mean, they might just Stoneforge here. Canonist. Okay, Canonist is fine. Plus Welding Jar. Okay. That's annoying. Certainly annoying. Let's see. No removal spell, huh? So I think I'm just going to go K command, deal 2 damage to this. They have to Welding Jar it. They discard a card. Then this will still be tapped, and I get to attack with Ragavan. Then I'm pretty close to casting Fury, so I like it. It's just K command, destroy artifact, destroy target artifact, target player discards a card. Get to surveil. If we hit a sorcery, we turn on DRC. Yeah, they regenerate. To be expected. It's a Blood Moon. While this is good, it crushes so many of their cards. I kind of want to just turn on DRC here. And then I can just kill them. It's just graveyard. If I went 2 damage here, plus destroy target artifact, do I kill through the Welding Jar, or does it happen at the same time? I don't know, honestly. I could have looked that up, I suppose, but I didn't. Can cast Fury next turn. Ooh. Let's definitely cast that. Nice. Can still cast Fury next turn. Which is sweet. Still looking good this game. I still like binning the Blood Moon, because I also have another good play to do this turn. So turning this on seems solid. And they discarded a Dispatch, huh? Kind of want to look that up. Comment down below and let me know if I could have gone, again, Kolgan's Command, 2 damage to this, and destroy this. I still think that's probably worse. Anyway, I guess discarding a card is probably just better. Because then they just don't Welding Jar it. Yeah, that doesn't actually work. But I still want to know if I could have, if I want to be able to do that. Portable Hole. Do they have to exile the Channeler? They exile the Ragavan. Okay. I want them to play like an Esper Sentinel here or something. They're attacking. They'd rather trade 2 for 1 at these life totals? That seems crazy to me. I think I want to just play Fury, attack with everything, and then I have a 3/3 double strike in addition to my other board. I guess I'm going to start by attacking. I can just do nothing here. Just play into Fury next turn. That's 6. No, because then I could get Thoughtseized or Tide Hollowed or something. So, guess I'm going to go. I guess there's no reason to fetch, really. I guess putting another card in the graveyard and thinning is worth the 1 life. Let's go Fury. Kill your Canonist. And then again, have a 3/3 double strike out. Pretty good. Our opponents have had some incredible answers here so far in this league. Let's see if this opponent can do it too. I feel like this deck is totally fine. It might just be worse than the Lurrus companion version, but I'm not sure. There's an Etch champion, no Metalcraft though. So they have to just chump Fury, and they still go to 1. If they play another artifact, then maybe they get out of it. Alright, just gonna slam with all. And they have to chump here, go to 1. Looks like a rough draw from the opponent. I'm not sure what they kept. They didn't really have anything good going on. So they do have a dispatch, but they don't have Metalcraft. Our opponents are playing something real. They're just tapping this. Oh man, that sucks, opponent. They're gonna concede now, I think. They have to just chump. Then we Inquisition. Oh, they're just taking. Okay, well. Our opponents have played really, really bad, I think. I mean, this is just a random modern league, so not like expecting the best competition, but this has been my opponents have been making much, much bigger mistakes than I've seen in a long, long time. So, damn, advance to 2-1. Let's go round 4. All right, advance to 2-1. Hilarious league so far. Round 4 here. I don't know if I just said that. Let's go. Okay. Would you like to play first? Yes. I think we keep this hand. We need to hit a land, but we have a turn 1 Ragavan plus Bobble. I'm not going to Bobble Trick using this fetch because I think I want to cast Ragavan no matter what, because Ragavan can make a mana. So let's just go Delta, Bobble. I guess I'll pretend like I'm going to Bobble Trick. No, it's better just to Bobble them. Let's just get Blood Crypt, and then we'll just Bobble them like on their end step. Okay, pass. We're getting Solace. All right. No need to bobble on upkeep. Hope they just don't have an answer for this Ragavan. And Flooded Strand pass is likely not an answer. I guess they can path it. Stomping Ground. This is probably just Bring to Light Scapeshift. So they're going to probably fetch. There's a land. Nice. And another land. Okay. Well, I'm going to attack and I think try to Blood Moon them. Seems pretty solid in this matchup. And if they like fetch Shock to play like a removal spell, I guess I don't get to Blood Moon yet, but the Blood Moons seem really strong in this deck. So yeah, maybe this is better as Lurrus Companion, but it seems cool with the Blood Moons, honestly. I'm gonna cast Blood Moon here, I think. Gonna Marsh Flats for Swamp. And then just cast a Blood Moon. I could Lurrus, because then I play around Force of Negation a little bit that way, but I feel like I also just like potentially block them out of the game here. Yep. T2 Blood Moon. Ragavan's pretty busted. Like, they can fetch a basic, but we see they have Flooded Strand, Stomping Ground. So, like, having one basic is probably not going to be enough for them. They are going to get a basic and maybe hope to draw more basics. Still love casting a turn 2 Moon on the play. Oh, it's Cascade. Okay. So it's just Rug Rhinos, I guess. So they do have Island and now Mountain. Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought. Why are they playing? Oh, maybe it's 4-color Cascade. And I cannot cast Lurrus yet, which sucks. They're going to be able to just Bone Crusher. I need to draw actual swamp now as well. And I'm kind of wishing I just cast Lurrus, but then I guess that would have just got Bone Crushered. Turn 2 Lurrus Bubble would have been sick too. I just thought they were a different deck. And I thought this was going to be game. So I can Inquisition or I can Croxa this turn. Crox is only better if I draw actual swamp. Could also just play another Blood Moon, but I think I like Inquisition. Okay, wow. Triple Fury in their hand. And Island? Oh, jeez. Okay. So Fire Ice doing this annoying thing. So I think this is their hand. Because these Fire Ice, let's get these out of here. Okay, I think that's their hand. So it reveals each one and the Fire Ice. That's so dumb. We had no. Oh, we did Delta for a dual land, but I think we had to at that point because we had the Inquisition if we and we wanted to turn one Ragavan, so still don't hate our line. I mean, yeah, they can cast Island Bone Crusher. I mean, these Furies are still going to be decent. I guess I just have to hope they can't Cascade at all because of Blood Moon. And then I still need to draw some stuff, but another Croxa. I suppose I'll cast that now. In case I do top deck Swamp, then I can just put this into play, which should be good. Okay, so they're going to discard a Fury, I assume. Yep. Pass. I get hit for 4, and I just play another Croxa from hand. Swamp. Brazen Bar the Blood Moon. Oh, Fire Ice tap the Swamp. Alright, that's annoying. Just play this to play around Borrower. And again, I do need to draw something here at some point, but wow, come on. Swamp. No. Jeez. They're just going to discard another Fury. So I only have one turn left to top deck Swamp. I'm not sure if even turn 2 Lurrus would have done anything. They're just killing me straight up with a Bone Crusher Giant. I was thinking about I could play like a couple copies of this card too, but oh wow. They just cast Brazen Borrower. Jeez. Okay. They can take out a Blood Moon. I think I like Thoughtseize. Just take their Cascade card. Void Mirror is good because it stops their combo. Maybe I don't want Thoughtseize. I feel like it's got to be decent, right? They're definitely just Rug Rhinos. I don't even know how good Voidwalker is. Ragavan does seem great. I think Lurrus has got to be good enough. Oh, Engineered Explosives is good because I can just Explosives on 0 to blow up Rhinos. Should I cut one? I guess I can cut. Maybe I should just cut Lightning Bolt altogether. They have Brazen Bar and they have Brazen Bar and Bone Crusher though. Could play a third Blood Moon. Can just play 3 Voidwalkers. That's just a clock. Just doesn't do that much. Really doesn't seem great. I'll just play another Bolt. Sure. Could just play another Blood Moon over the third Bolt, but try it like this. Oh man, I think we have to mulligan. Like if this was a dual land, I would probably keep, but I think the risk of just not functioning with that hand was just too high. Oh god. Keeping this on 5. Putting back Delta Swamp. I think we're losing here. This moon is going to have to be a really good turn 3 moon. This sucks. This whole league has honestly felt like this. I mean, I know we're 2-1 right now, but I kind of felt like we're just getting screwed right and left in this league. The loss to Eldrazi Tron honestly still really hurts. Alright, they have 3 lands. They do have a Bone Crusher Giant. They have 2 fetches, so they can get like perfect mana basically. They also even have a Fury. So I could just, because I'm pretty far behind, I could just let them suspend Footfalls on 1. And I could take the Shardless Age in here. And then just try to beat their other cards. Could like top deck a Void Mirror. Yeah, let's just take the Shardless Agent. That's just a 3 mana, 10 power in that deck. And they should fetch basics, but we'll see if they do. Again, I could have taken the Footfalls, but Shardless Agent actually just makes Rhinos faster than that. And I think I'm just supposed to take the Agent. Top decking a Void Mirror would be nice here. Still not like that incredible. I know it stops their Rhinos, but they can Brazen Bar or bounce it. They can, just again kill us with Brazen Bar and Bone Crusher Giant. Okay, suspend Footfalls. Just gonna go Blood Crypt tapped here. I mean, maybe if I had, again, played a turn 2 Lurrus plus Bobble, that would have been better in game 1. I just thought that they were Scapeshift for some reason. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I saw Flooded Strand revealed Stomping Grounds. It is weird that, like, wait, that must be a budget concern to have Flooded Strand in the deck, because there's no way that they're playing 13 fetches. And I got like crushed by that. Because they could just play, I mean, maybe they want all their fetches to be able to get blue. But are they playing 4 Misty Rainforest, 4 Scalding Tarn, and oh shit, if I just play this, it gets stomped. Just pass. Shouldn't have shocked, obviously. Yeah, I don't know about the Flooded Strand. Is that typical? Are they splashing white? Like, maybe. I'm not sure. I just don't want to like let them use 2 mana and just stop this so easily. Let's just go play this. I was thinking if I should just play Channeler and then play Bobble to get a Surveil at least. I think I like just playing Bobble now though. Like, are they just gonna stomp me and then play a Bone Crusher Giant on their turn? The Surveil might be nice. They can get Island here. Opponent playing pretty slow. I think we've had like also like this league, it's already been 2 hours of playtime. I know we've had some reasonably length matches, but I feel like our opponents are playing pretty slow in general. I did see Yama tweet at one point, Yama Killer, Magic Streamer. He said like, oh, wouldn't it be nice if Magic Online had like a speed, like a much shorter time period where you have it's like speed chess basically for Magic. And I think that would be fun. It would be a different type of game, but it could be a fun queue or a fun tournament because the tournaments would take a lot less time too. Okay, they're getting island here, and then do I want to surveil with this bobble? I'm just gonna play it now. I want to get to Delirium so I can just get this as a 3/3 and then have it not die to Bone Crusher. Seems like where I want to be at. And I mean, I guess they still do have this coming down at some point here. There's Mountain. I think we saw Double Misty, right? Their top card's Bone Crusher. It's actually pretty good. They just cast Bone Crusher. Okay. But they're gonna draw another one. Let's just play Ragavan. Because they're gonna stomp that. This football is coming down next turn, so I'm in trouble. I'm just dying to this real quick here. But again, if I just took Footfalls over Shardless Agent, they would have just cast Shardless Agent into Footfalls the last turn. So, geez. Just let me out of this match. Let me go to match 5. They're going to stomp and then attack for 4. I mean, I'm going to just take here. I don't want them to cast another Bone Crusher. That's exactly what they're doing. They're just ignoring this. I guess they also have a Fury that they could just potentially evoke or cast next turn. Alright, they're just leaving up Stomp. There's a Croxa that doesn't do anything. Now even in Engineered Explosives, I think we just lose at this point. Blood Moon's not quite enough here when they have some basics, and they can still just like cast Bone Crushers. I think I'm just willing to concede at this point. They have Crashing Footfalls coming down. They can recast Bone Crusher, hit for 4 down to 8, and have 16 power in play. I just don't think we're beating that. All right, GG opponent. Let's go round 5. I'll see you there. Let's end this strong with a 3-2. Let's go. Round 5 here. We're against a Lurrus Companion. Okay, let's see how our Lurrus deck does against a Lurrus Companion deck. Is it Burn? No. Esper Sentinel off Sacred Foundry with Lurrus. Yeah. It's brutal. I'm going to start fetching. Get Mountain, pass. Guess I could have played Black Cleave there, but I'm probably going to fetch a Swamp next turn. Keep thinning. Jeskai. Esper Sentinel, Dragon Rage Channeler, Lurrus. I mean, I guess it's just Jeskai good cards with like 1 and 2 mana cost permanents. Ragavan, DRC, Esper Sentinel. I wonder if they don't have. I wonder if they have like. They can't have Stoneforge Mystic, but they can have Snapcaster Mage. Blood Moon might do work here. Okay, that's good. Let's just go Bloodstained Mire, get Swamp, and then just kill DRC right now, pay the Esper Sentinel tax. I think killing DRC is worth it compared to killing the Esper Sentinel. Even though, yeah, if I Blood Moon next turn, they're going to get to draw a card on this, but if they get to Surveil, that's pretty good. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, they're going to have a Shadow Spear, but this is all they're going to have. So they're going to have Mountain, Mountain. This is going to die. Alright. I could fetch another black source here, actually. Could also bobble trick here and just live with having only 2 black sources. I think I want a bobble trick here. I think it's worth setting up my next draw. Oh, shit. Oh my god. I should not have cast bobble this turn. I just give them a free card. Oh man, that was bad. Just DRC with 4 card types. At least I'm not fetching that away, but I'm giving them an extra card here. Oh, it's only the first one each turn. Okay, that's good to know. I forgot about that. It's only the first non-creature. Okay, that's fine then. That was actually a good play. I thought it was like Thalia basically, but not quite. So they could easily have another bolt for this, but we have a lot of removal in our deck. Dash or Ragavan, and now they have a treasure. Man, this league. This league. An Unholy Heat. You can cast that if you want. Where's our Lurrus? Another DRC. Wow. And there's the turned on as well. They have Enchantment Land. They're just playing like so many good cards. Saga. I wonder if they have green mana too for like Ren and 6. That would be Ultra Greed, and I wouldn't be too surprised if they do. Equip Ragavan. Attack with both of these. So I need to just trade here. Not give them another clue. And then draw a removal spell for this. I didn't want to give them another treasure as well. They're using it to just play a last Ragavan. Wow. This is what you call brutal. Am I dead on board? Yeah, I am dead on board. I have a lot of removal in the deck. Couldn't get there though. Now they can maybe play around Blood Moon a little bit more as well. This has honestly been just one of the most brutal leagues I've ever played. This can't block, so. Oh, I go to 1. I thought I was dead. I still don't think I have any outs in the main. Lightning Bolt. Would have been decent last turn or earlier, but nope. Not going to save me. Okay, let's get Unearth. I don't know if we want K-Command. EE seems good. Fury seems really good. Just be able to kill Esper Sentinel plus something else and not trigger Esper Sentinel seems really nice. I actually don't even know if I want any of these. Like I can just side out all the hand disruption. I think I even want another Blood Moon. And just play a couple Soul Guide Lanterns. I don't know if this is just like something I should never do, siding out all the hand disruption, but I'm going to do it here. It's just not a good top deck. They could easily go Hellbent. I want all the Blood Moons because they're at least 3 colors and they have Urza Saga. And they might not even have that many basics. I think it's worth it to have it. Now we just have like maximum removal and like a lot of ways to grind here. All right. Snap keeping this. This hand's actually just like very good. So I can fetch a Blood Crypt, play Ragavan on 1. It's probably what I like doing. It's like the thing that demands an answer the most. And then I can just Voidwalker on 2 here. This is the best hand we've had all league, I think. We did have the turn 2 Blood Moon hand that we just lost with, which was pretty crazy, especially against Flooded Train Reveal Stomping Ground. Starfire, sure. All right, let's Black Cleave, Voidwalker. Just play a 3/2 unblockable. Also, the ability of them exiling cards is certainly relevant. They have a mountain, which is not necessarily a good basic. And they dash Ragavan. Okay, I can't block that. I do get to Blood Moon here. An Unholy Heat. Wow. Can you say Brutal? They get to dash Ragavan again. So now I go fetch, get Swamp, play Blood Moon, and then we still need to draw some stuff. They can still dash Ragavan here. Could have played Channeler, but I think getting down Blood Moon is definitely the play. Versus Sacred Foundry Mountain. Just try to not let them cast their cards. I know they get a treasure, but I can beat a Ragavan, hopefully. They can play this Ragavan off the treasure if they want. They play a DRC and an Esper Sentinel. Okay, there's a Lurrus. Obviously a really good draw. Cast it, cast Ragavan. Okay, they could have a bolt for the Ragavan still, but at least then I can block their Ragavan. Not let them get any more treasures. I have instant land creature right now in the yard. Their DRC is turned on with only 2 cards in yard. And they have Bloodbraid Marauder. I thought about trying to build around this. Into Ragavan. That's pretty cool. 3/1 can't block. Get good value. Really cool. They have to attack. Yep. Down to 9. Need to draw a bolt. Land. Do I want to attack with Ragavan here? Because they're not going to want to let me hit with Ragavan and potentially hit a removal spell. If I hit any spell I can cast, it's so good. And if they block, I can just recast Ragavan as a blocker. I think it's worth it. I don't think I'm really in danger of dying yet, so yeah, let's do it. Attack with Ragavan. If they take it and I miss, that's worst case scenario for me. We're trading with Sentinel. Let's go recast. And then cast a Channeler 1/1. And then play a Blood Crypt. Pass the turn. So I'm going to 6, so if they have double bolt, I lose. Let's go block, block, go to 6. Play another red land, play Ragavan. All right, removal spell here. Take Lurrus, sure. Nice, nice. So, I mean, it's pretty tempting to actually kill their Ragavan and then play like, I can even then dash my Ragavan, or I only have 3 card types. I can play DRC main 1 and then bolt this, and then I can surveil into turning on DRC. I want to attack with Lurrus to gain 3 life here, is basically what I want to do. Just wondering if dashing Ragavan is the play, and I think it is. So it's Lightning Bolt this Ragavan, and then dash our Ragavan, and attack with both. Because again, I get to gain 3 life. This is a little bit of a greedy line, but not really even, because I have a lot of good spells I can hit off their deck. Bobble. I know they have a Lurrus, but I'm obviously going to cast this. Just bobble them now. And then Holy Heat on top of their deck. That's a problem. That would have been a good one to hit. I guess it wouldn't have been that good. Drawing a card on their upkeep. Putting Ragavan back into my hand. They can Unholy Heat the Lurrus, which is annoying. They have to attack. Get to Surveil, sure. But I feel like they're probably just locked out of playing cards at this point. So I can attack with this, and I have draw steps. Looking good here. So they're just red-white base. Maybe they're splashing Iteration. Man. It's a lot of lands. Probably should have just used 2 red sources here. I don't think it matters, though. They have 1 bolt now. I lose if I don't hit anything here. Hit 1 time, Lightning Bolt. The Ragavan. So I could just cast this. Could also just leave it in exile. Not sure what really the dangers are of casting it, but I'm gonna do it. I guess I could have just not even could have cast it and had it go to their graveyard, or just left it exiled. Either way, I'm probably not blocking here, so they have to just not have bolt. They don't. Okay, nice. That was huge. Attack with this first. Now we just need another Lurrus or an Unearth to bobble. Cast. Play this. Let's bobble them. Expressive Iteration on top. So they do have Iteration. So their deck is cool. Their deck is like a different take. Like I had a Jeskai Lurrus Prowess deck, but they're just not going Prowess. They're just going like hard Delirium, I guess, with Urza Saga as well. I guess I could let this bobble trigger resolve, but I'm gonna bolt this. Nice. Another bolt. That makes me feel safer, but I am at 3 still, so that isn't great. Unearth or Lurrus, please. Ragavan. Ragavan, not where I want to be. Just relying on Blood Moon here and them to not draw Bolt. Okay, DRC. I guess I'll just keep this in hand. They're at 7. Okay. Still don't have Delirium somehow. Okay. Gonna try to turn on Delirium, I think. It's a little bit greedy, but I have land, creature, instant, and there's artifact. Okay. This turns it on though, so this is lethal with the bolt. Let's just look at another card from their library as well. Attack with both. And then lightning bolt them. I didn't even see what that card was. It's a Sentinel. Okay. Blood Moon doing its thing there. Gonna keep all the Blood Moons in this matchup, I think. I know they can still cast a lot of red cards, but there's also a lot of cards that they can't cast. Wow, Fury would have been incredible as well. I like taking out all the hand disruption, I think. Just want to be the removal grindy deck. Esper Sentinel, huh? Soulguide Lantern seems like it's like actually pretty good because it also turns off their channelers. Do I want the last one over anything? Like over a Voidwalker doesn't seem that good, honestly. I could even have Kolgan's commands over like extra Voidwalkers. I mean, these do demand like a removal spell, I guess. It's like a 3/2, but it can't even block. And I'd rather be like the more controlling deck here. Let's go like this. I'm the one with like the triple Lurrus main. Yeah, they have Lurrus Companion, but okay. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. Unfortunately, the swamp looks pretty awkward here, but his hand still looks great. And looks sweet. They're on the mulligan as well. Welcome to Modern, just this mono one-drop format. I wanted to play for my last Modern video. At the end of the video, I was playing like a rug. I was playing a rug Scape Shift deck, and then I built like this red-green Scape Shift deck with 4 Chalice main and just like all green ramp cards. And I was really close to just playing that tonight. But I kind of wanted to try this Lurrus main deck. Maybe I'll play that next. Maybe I'll play some more Pauper. Who knows? Just depends what I feel like. All right, I think I'm just going to Seal of Fire that. I could just play my own DRC. Just kill this now. I don't want them to surveil at all. Fix their draw steps when they're on a big mulligan. And then turn 2, I can go Mire, double Channeler. Right, yeah, they could have surveilled with that bubble. They look at the top card of their own library. They shuffle it away. Do they have Iteration right now? No, they have Ragavan with Haste. They really are just like down to just dash this ASAP. And they just exile a Bloodstained Mire. Okay. So they have Ragavan and an unknown card, and then they draw another card. There's a Fury. That's actually a good draw because we can just hardcast this at some point. Let's just get Mountain, not misclick here. Go play Channeler, play another Channeler. And I can always unearth if they have a removal spell here. They can't have like a Fury or anything because of Lurrus. Alright, nice. Please just play Ragavan. And then they bolt a Channeler. This is actually pretty good because I get to go play Channeler, play Unearth, then surveil a bunch and turn on all my Channelers. And they're going up to 4 card types here actually themselves. But I do want to get to hardcast this Fury if I can. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to. If they just cast Ragavan, are they dashing? No, they're casting. I probably just need to take these both out. They have 0 cards in hand. And then what? They're just going to take Lurrus. It's just such a big tempo swing to just Fury both of these. And I'm 2 turns away. It's just too long. I just need to evoke it, I think. They have 0 cards. Alternatively, if I go play DRC, play Unearth, double Surveil, then I have 2 DRCs back, but not necessarily turned on. They'll probably be on. Maybe that is just better. It's not like they have any removal right now. Then I can wait to hardcast this. All right, let's go for that. So let's just go play DRC, play Unearth, double trigger. There's a Lurrus. I have to just top that, right? And then not turn on any of my channelers. The thing is, if I graveyard this, I turn on all my channelers. I think it's just I can just win if I just graveyard it. It's a pretty greedy play, but I like it. Now I can just top this lightning bolt. Then I have an answer for their Lurrus. Let me just make sure. Creature, sorcery, land, enchantment. So I can just top this now. And then these are all going to turn on. Tap land. And they can trade here if they want. Yeah. We're drawing lightning bolt. It felt pretty rough to bin that Lurrus, but okay, wow, they just top deck a Bloodbraid Marauder. That was like probably one of their better draws. Tormod's Crypt turned these both off. It's annoying. So I have to attack, and then they can turn them both off. So I think I'm just bolting Ragavan right now. No, because I want them to... I'm not going to be able to turn both on here. I was thinking I want to double surveil, though. And if I bolt right now, yeah, they get to Tormod's Crypt away my stuff, but I can just find whatever I need. Let's just get this Ragavan out of there. Oh, this can't block also. Okay. Forgot that this can't block. Haven't played against that card until right now. Engineered explosives. I think I'm fine to just graveyard this. And again, they can Tormod's Crypt me. Let's top this. I think that's good enough to draw next turn. I can just dash it. And that gets me a treasure as well. So they can just Tormod's Crypt to turn these off. Maybe I should have just let them do that. I was scared they were going to go to blocks first, and then I guess then trading wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Might have misplayed this. Now these are both just 1/1s for a while, and if I had held the bolt, it might have actually been better in the end. Who knows? It's kind of tough to say, honestly. I think it would have been better to wait, though. So now they can just take Lurrus. They draw a land. It's actually pretty good for them. Hopefully they just take this. Yeah, it feels like that's what they're doing. Okay. That's good. Now we dash. That makes it guaranteed that I can Fury next turn. So still looking good. We get to hit for 4 here. Trigger. The Tarfire, that's huge. I also get to double Surveil here, which is something. Colgan's Command. I think it's fine. Oh, geez. Bug just hit me. I thought it was a mosquito. Think top this, right? Even though I'm casting Fury next turn, Colgan's Command is just so strong. I think this might be a mosquito just eating me right now. Okay. Ragavan comes back. And then if they draw a land and they go like play Lurrus, play like DRC or Ragavan, I kind of just get to wreck that. Okay, this is good. I mean, surprised they didn't like Lurrus Bobble though. I guess because I kept a card on top, they didn't want me to get it. They're gonna go land Colgan's Command here? No. They're down to 8. Guess I'm not casting Fury. I mean, I could, but I'm not. I'm gonna dash. Save this for if they actually like play out a board. If they could have like a lightning bolt here or something. Yeah. Okay. Now they can play Lurrus, play a threat. But then I just get to Fury. Wonder if they're gonna dash Lurrus again here. I have dash Ragavan. They have to play Lurrus, right? I think if they could play Lurrus dash Ragavan from the graveyard, doesn't really do anything since they have another Ragavan in hand, and they have to use their treasure to do so. I think they're just gonna cast DRC. Yeah. All right, now I just Fury kill the Lurrus. Their hand is just Ragavan. Oh, I get to kill this for free now. Nice. And this has to attack as well. Ooh, I can likely turn on my DRCs here and kill them now with Fury killing this. So let's just put this in graveyard. So actually I don't turn on these DRCs. So do I want to just draw this next turn? Because again, this is not turning it on. I'll just graveyard this anyway. Can draw like a lightning bolt or something. It's graveyard. Then, so I have creature, land, and then artifact. I guess I'll see what my top card is. It's an Unholy Heat. Okay, well, that's obviously really good. So let's just go Fury. I guess kill Lurrus and Ragavan. Because then they just have to attack with this, and then I can just attack and kill them. Sure, I'll go 3-1. Alright, pass. And I'm drawing Unholy Heat with only 3 card types. But I could turn it on with these Channeler Surveils. Fury doing work. Their deck is sweet. Alright, that league was incredible. We still were able to get our value of our 1 QP and our 1 treasure chest. Let's go back to the deck. I don't know if this version is better than the Lurrus Companion. It might not be. The Blood Moons do give you a lot. They give you a lot to work with. With the Blood Moons, I'm not sure you need the hand disruption as much, but I think it's good with the Channeler anyway. And it gives you sorceries for Delirium. Opponent's deck in the last round was sweet. It was really Deliriuming, like going Delirium like super hard, which they needed to do with Bloodbraid Marauder, I guess. But yeah, this list is sweet. Again, I don't think I'll really be like trying to play this a bunch. It's probably just worse than Lurrus Companion, but it was interesting to try just Lurrus main. It felt decent. Again, just the value of the Companion is probably better, but we were able to beat some Lurrus decks there. So, and man, that fucking match against Eldrazi Tron, that was something else, huh? So thanks so much for watching. This was a really fun league. It was really tilting league, that's for sure. It was something else. Go back and watch that Eldrazi Tron match and just see how incredibly lucky they got. That was nuts. All right, thanks so much for watching. Till next time. Peace.